This is Patrick Waddell with Home Inspection Carolina. What we're going to take a look at right now is what we'll probably refer to as unpermitted areas, to where this is your front entry door. This is your door that used to come off of the garage, and they've now converted this garage into a living space. The actual MLS system has this listed as a bedroom, not just a living room. And there are several issues with that. The main one being that this closet here is for the water heater. You cannot have a gas-fired appliance in a bedroom. The other problem you run into with this being a gas-fired appliance is that this is a living space that was converted from a garage. It will not heat and cool properly because there is no return vent where your air conditioner is to draw the fresh air up out of the room. You have got registers in the ceiling for supplying air, but no return air. So at any time you have this door closed over here, it's an exterior door with weather stripping, you can't get air to move in this room. If you think of a Coke bottle and you blow air into that Coke bottle, you can only put so much in before you can't put any more air into that bottle. So the room will become very stagnant and it will not heat and cool properly. This is where the issue with the water heater comes in. You can't put a return in a room with a gas-fired appliance because it will draw the carbon monoxide from the gas-fired appliance into the whole house heating system. There are two corrections for this, one of which would be to make this door a completely sealed door with a sealed threshold, and up at the top they will put a shock on it that will manually close the door to be sure that the door closes behind you. Inside the room they will put what's called a high and a low vent through the ceiling. One will stop short, the other one will run down a couple inches below the floor for the furnace to draw fresh air in to work properly. The other correction is to just replace this gas water heater with an electric water heater, which in some cases, depending on the cost of the other stuff, you may just be better off switching and doing that. A couple things with this water heater while I'm here that I'll show you the problems is they've closed this off. They did not install a high or a low vent, and you'll notice this brown stain running up above the furnace burner area. This is what's called flame rollout. This is where the unit is not getting enough oxygen to feed the gas furnace, so that flame's rolling out trying to get more oxygen, which is a definite fire hazard. Some of the other things that you can notice even on your own water heaters, if you're ever around the house or inspecting them, that the flue collar for this one is loose. The flue collar keeps flue gases inside, and its main purpose is to keep that pipe from moving around from side to side. On gas furnaces, this is the main water pipe. The insulation here should be 12 inches from the top of the tank because this is your diverter, and they get in the way of getting fresh air to push the flue gases out. This line here is a Tpr valve. If there's ever too much pressure on the inside of the tank, instead of back in the day to where the tank would blow up and all that pressure would go shooting the water heater out of the house, it will actually relieve itself. This particular water heater, this water here, shows me that there's either a problem with the Tpr valve, with the spring being stuck open, or with the water heater having an actual problem overheating. The gas company has actually already come out and disconnected this fireplace, or water heater, excuse me, from the report that I have inside. So obviously there's issues. A plumber's going to need to come out here and take a look at it, but in the end they'll probably just replace this. If you're getting ready to buy a home or need a home inspection, please feel free to give us a call. Home Inspection Carolina, 704-542-6575, 704-542-6575.